Now, this is so important for you finding the middle of the club face more often with your driver and with your irons. We're going to be talking about how your setup with each of them helps you optimize your performance, and the concept of one, hitting on the up, and two, hitting more on the down. Both these factors help you hit the center of the face, and there is no better feeling in golf that euphoria of finding the middle of the face. Let's get into today's video, and most importantly, we're doing this out on the golf course so you can take it straight to the course. So we want that concept with our driver and our setup to help us swing a little bit more on the up. So our bottom of the arc happening before the golf ball. So getting into your setup, these are the points I want you to make sure we have nailed, okay? So it's ball just inside our left heel, simple routine, address the golf ball in the middle of the stance, turn the left toe out, just move the right foot away. Now for me, this is the key area. I like to feel as I'm looking at the inside left of this golf ball to give me the best chance of giving this a wallop from the inside. Okay, but the thing that I think a lot of us find hard is actually trusting that you can hit on the up. So for this, all we're going to need to grab is a tee peg. I'm going to place this just 6 inches, well, 4 to 6 inches behind the golf ball. I want you to think of this as the point. I want your bottom of the arc just to brush over and then collide into the golf ball. Or think about that point as actually, wow, I've got the golf ball, now all I have to do is work up and around. So we feel like we're striking the golf ball in essence earlier, but actually we're hitting it a bit later. So we're catching it on this upwards part of our arc. I love this as a concept because actually you start to maximize your chance of finding the middle of the club, but also hitting it on the up. So try this for your driver. Let's hit this one away. So next time you're out on the golf course, visualize a tee peg, or actually, if you're playing on your own, or you're playing one of your golf mates, put a tee peg down and try it for both of you. In fact, just rewind this sort of 10-15 seconds, have a look again where I put that tee peg in the ground to help you understand that we're trying to get our bottom of the arc, our blue, hitting on the up. Okay, here we go. Let's give this one a wallop. I'm picturing I'm hitting that golf ball where the red tee peg is, colliding into the next. Woo-hoo. No better feeling than that upwards hit on the golf ball. Let's now get into the irons. Now, irons. This is a key area because if we don't hit on the down, we're going to find that we're going to strike the golf ball a lot more thin because we're almost working up too early like a driver, or we're going to hit that horror show of that fat shot. Now, we want to hit more on the down because that moves our centerness of strike from the bottom edge of the golf club all the way into the middle. So it's vitally important we understand this, and more importantly, around this yardage. So I am 134 yards out. Well, a lot of us would kind of class it as the scoring zone. So the concepts I want you to work to here is, and the understanding of this is, our setup doesn't want to have too much of this tilt because that's going to encourage too much of an upwards hit. What it's got to have a little bit more of is these shoulders a little bit more level, the ball a little bit further back in our stance appropriately for the club that we've got, and understanding that at impact I like to feel as though my chest is a little bit more facing down as opposed to driver facing up. These are all feelings. The last part of the chest is the feeling of me compressing to me launching is how I help myself with this concept. So grabbing a tee peg, I would again encourage you just to place that tee peg just a little bit now, instead of behind the golf ball, in front of the golf ball, and the concept here is strike down and take the tee peg out. So I've gone, well, I had pitching wedge there, but I think I'm dreaming. Let's change that to 9, 134. What would you be striking around this distance? We've got to hit the green, we've got to get good at this one, right? Winter time, let's get good at it. So set up with 9 iron. I like to feel the ball position is roughly a club grip inside my zip line, so just ahead of middle. And I'm really concentrating on striking the golf ball downwards, chest down, not arc, moving up. So you can see I've changed the arc from here to more down on this close up, and that's the concept. Right, the scoring club, let's go. Oh, that's what we like to see. Divot, ball, fading in, be close, be good. Tee peg gone. That is the strike we are all looking for. So if you're a golfer that has always found it hard to change from your driver to an iron within a round, use those concepts. Setup helps mirror hitting it on the up with a driver. Setup helps mirror hitting it more down with an iron. Use that tee peg as an analogy to identify where your bottom of the arc is. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy this content, please hit that thumbs up button.